See SLR's map be taken by TMX, then we're going to see TMX's map being taken by SLR, and really the decider being the last map. If we ever go to that, SLR has to step it up if they want it. They can't just keep letting this iteration go on, but maybe. I mean, maybe it is just the side pick for SLR. Maybe they're just struggling a little bit on the attack. They're having that trouble because you can see occasionally, you know, it does seem like the retake works out for TMX, but this time around it doesn't. Azala with the operator is going to have to get that rotation, try to maybe pick somebody off with this angle, but the Hunter's Fury attempting to get that damage through, but it does. It does a really good job at lowering Leah. Heart is down as well. So we have it. It is the 3-man retake. Chobo's trying to wait and play for some of that stall potential. But it's more so just the wait here. It has to happen. Waiting for the perfect moment. Waiting to play that objective. Waiting for the flash to come through. Leah trying to wait for the perfect moment that Chobo wants to peek. And it's the 30 out from Chobo, but able to actually assist Fawn in their endeavor to hold the site. And once again, I say it, play the objective. That's what SLR wants to do, and that's what they're going to do.
All they have to work with is Soph with 2 flashpoints. And once those 2 flashpoints are gone, they don't have really anything to counter flash. They do have to play anti-flash, and they haven't been. And already, SLR are running off this momentum, the Rolling Thunder as well, to help clear out the sides. And it looks like TMX are forced to play with another retake on the A side.
Yeah, I mean, right here in this moment in time, it's looking pretty good. They're able to take the site on SLR, but not able to really take anybody's life on TMX. So we have a 5-man retake, and this is dangerous because I do have to say, this has never happened. I think it's only happened once on the pistol round because they hadn't lost anyone yet, and it worked out flawlessly for TMX, but maybe we're going to see that. Maybe we're going to be able to see a Prime Gaming Flawless come out here, but the question is it going to happen? You can see SLR attempting to hold it back, and that's the second, but no, it's the takedown. TMX attempting to retake. It's the 1v3, and now it's Soph left alone, needing this point, fiending for it. But I mean, time is ticking. It's not enough time. They got to go down. Momentum with Chobo's util, with that breach stun, with Fawn's flashes, and it's so much that it's overwhelming for TMX.
I 100% agree with you, and SLR, instead of going on their A side, they've decided to push on C, and the full exec coming in.
Yeah, but here, once again, the retake, they're not going to try to play for anything differently. It might just be the execution that they go about it. You can see the utility usage there. Mo's able to get the 2, using that orbital strike to pressure back SLR, take different angles, and try to take those fights. Now, it's just more so the rotation that we're going to see. Heart able to get that TP down. Everybody on TMX knows what's going on. The spike being planted, but a different position that Heart is going to be taking, and that might actually catch TMX off guard here. The question is,
will they be expecting it?
Seems slower than normal. No, I mean, Heart didn't expect it for sure that they would have known, but obviously you get that TP down, you have to be careful of Heaven. Anything could happen, and that's perfect. SLR with 1 Hero left alive. It's going to be that stall, and beautiful. Once again, I mean, this time TMX is going to be playing for the objective, and that's going to allow them to take this 5th round. And whatever they talked about, it's working, so continue doing it.
Feeling that SLR instead are going to go for this either mid take or A take again, because it was working. So I'm confused as to why they decided to change things.
Yeah, it was definitely a rotation that might have messed them up just a little bit, leaving Heart by themselves defend, you know, on the site, knowing that there was still so many players left on TMX, and it wasn't really, you know, one of those situations where, okay, well, it might be, it's the lower numbers here. We can try to play for something a little bit sneaky and gain that advantage, but this time around, TMX is going to be pushing up, but even though that pick didn't come through, Heart is literally almost there. Heart has 3 health left, and it's super unfortunate.
Yeah, sure, Robs. The guiding light does come through, and so does the paranoia to really close things. But Azalea does get the value with the op. Finally, she finally gets something here. And now we have a full retake coming in, a 4v5 at that.
Yeah, Sopha's preparing to ready up that stun. He's going to get something. Now the dart comes out, but it's going to be the assistance from Heart here. They're playing together pretty well. I mean, they're able to open it up. The site completely being opened up by Heart, but that's leaving one more player standing. Taro does have Steward of Force. Might just be able to take out CC, but no, it's the defusal from TMX, and they're taking it home 6-6. And this is the half. We are going to be back to be able to see more and see who is going to take this map.
Warming up, and these first couple rounds are going to be pivotal as to who can come out on top on this second half here. We're going straight right into the B site.
Yeah, the pushes are aggressive as well. You can see a whole different dynamic from what it was with SLR versus TMX, but you can see a complete run-in on the site, but the spike isn't even there alongside, and that might have actually been a mistake here, because now Mo is down, the spike in the hands of SLR. Do they even know that, though? Are they aware that they have the spike? Because it does seem like a lot of the players are surrounding around Garage. Azalea's stuck now in a difficult position. Taro's trying to keep it, but Azalea's actually trying to aggress for it. There's the flash, and it is going to be Team X having to be taken down.
SLR did pick things back up and decided to get that regrowth and work as a team in that 3v1 and close things out 6-7. Close the round out 6-7, sorry.
You're good. It's the numbers. They're hard sometimes, you know? But here, it is pretty hard for Team X. They have, you know, these pistols. They did not really buy anything except for the frenzy being, you know, that investment for Azalea. But with all due, you know, they could possibly use it. Never mind. It's just everybody wiped down on the board. That's 3 players on Team X just completely wiped. And now, I mean, it seems like maybe SLR are going to continue keeping this held down. All the sites seem pretty wrapped around except for the C site, but we're going to figure that out soon, especially with CC wrapping it around. And that's the one. The weaponry picked up. It could be CC just attempting for these pigs. You can see just trying to take these one-on-one fights.
Yeah, but I'm not too sure if SLR is going to give these one-on-ones. They've been doing a really good job of having that buddy-buddy system. And look at the crossfire. She's going to be walking right into one on the A side because it's such a difficult retake. Like, she can't really do anything to push onto the A side. You can really tell that she's just like, what can I do? Just get some kind of damage. But it's all SLR.
They're holding it down.
And switch there. Aimbot, and right now, Taro is on 17 kills already in that first half and a couple rounds into the second. So she's having quite the game. She is going to get that peek, a little bit of information to see that they're rotating towards C long, and that's going to pull rotations from SLR. No one's really in that mid round, but oh, this might be a really good lurk coming out from Chobo if she can get one, if she hears a sound cue and peeks off it.
Yeah, but we still do have Chobo waiting. Taro hiding inside of Garage. Beautiful pick. That's the first one for SLR. And actually, a good start here to this bonus round. Able to take the one. Now the second down. Leah might actually be able to close this one out as well. Beautiful. The one way there. It's going to be covering Leah. CC not going to have that calm come through. He's going to be taken out from behind. We can see TMX attempting to push. And a bonus round win for SLR. I said, listen, we know how this goes. TMX, definitely going to take it, whatever. But I take that back entirely. Yes, I can do that after the round had happened. Especially since there was no indication that anybody was mid. There was none of those sound cues, anything of the sort. So it was one of those things where, oh, okay, well, that's unfortunate. We lost 2, we lost 3. We're kind of down now. This is GG. But TMX, they do have a save this time around, so it is going to be one of those unfortunate rounds, one of the unlucky ones where the only way they're going to actually be able to win this is if they play for these picks. It is they try to take at least a weapon out of the hands of SLR, and you can see it might actually happen. It's going to be one for CC. The second one down, that's 2 rifles. If CC's able to give the one rifle to the teammate, Yep, the 2 rifles picked up. This is it. Those are the hero rifles that Team X needed, but it's gonna be SLR able to take it. Tara with the 2, and now needing another, but CC is gonna be holding just that rendezvous, and they have it. You see Fun and Heart left alive versus Soap and CC. But the problem is here. We have that flash available. We have the stun for Soap. CC, of course, having the rendezvous available, but really only needing to play off of Soap. That's the one for Soap. Heart is there. The flash is going to be available. The Paranoia actually might be able to close this out. And there it is. It's perfect, but no! Moving in too close. A thrifty round for Team X.
She just had a swig of caffeine or something before that round, because she went off with the headhunter and she was able to get those 2 weapons in the hands of Team X. Tara did try her best to just pick things back up. She did get 2 off, but